a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You made you the walk of shame.
Hello everybody, welcome to the IUF1 Season 8 Tier 2 Round 13 here at Singapore tonight. Should have a good one here. Championship battle for drivers and constructors, very tight. A lot of things can change here tonight after 31 laps around Singapore. We see how things go off. Last night in Tier 1 saw Williams and the Kick Sauber take the Tier 1 points lead with a victory here last night. We'll see if Team Kick Sauber with Echo or KPT can duplicate their team success from last night. Got some driver changes here tonight. Starting tonight, KPT will be joining Kick Sauber full time starting here tonight. And Cine will be moving from Ferrari to Haas to take over my seat so I can broadcast the rest of the Tier 2 season. So we got some drivers in some new seats starting tonight. You can take a look at the IUF1 ticker on the bottom of your screen for the updated drivers and constructor standings. Top 5 teams in the constructors only separated by 41 points. So any of them 4 teams could leave here tonight as the constructor points leader. So this should be a good one. Let's see. Tire detail. Weather looks nice here for the guys, at least here in qualifying. We'll see how lucky they get with the race weather. Since I am broadcasting, I don't get them details. So we will see here. 16 strong here tonight in Tier 2. Got one guy trying to get in. He's having some internet issues. So hopefully Elmer can get his cash app machine on the racetrack here tonight, as Rooster in the Haas is headed out, followed by one of the McLarens. Not sure if that is Fitz or his son Stevie. Yes, we do have a father-son duo here. Pretty lucky here in IUF1 as we got our father-son duo in Tier 1 with Team Aston Martin, Kugo and Kugo Jr. And here in Tier 2 we got Fitz and Stevie, a father-son duo at Team McLaren. So it's always nice to see the family sticking together. Sexy will be reserving tonight, so you will not see Sexy post a qualifying lap here. Another Black Spartan in the Mercedes out on track. Echo. HB Racer, Irish Bull, your points leader, is HB Racer tonight. His stuff got hacked, so has to use a friend's account to be able to race here tonight. So HB Racer is Irish Bull, and he is your current points leader coming into tonight. KPT making his full-time debut here in the Kick Sauber tonight. Omar and his Aston Martin, Neiman, Godley, Cine moving from Ferrari to the Haas. So it's going to be nice to see this number 87 Haas, which is kind of ironic considering, from what I understand, is Ali Beamerman is going to be taking the 87 next year in real life for Haas when he joins Haas full-time next season. So Cine's getting a start, giving us a look on how that Haas will look with that number 87 on the side of her. Looks like Rooster is going to be the first one to start a lap here, so let's ride along here around this very tight street circuit here in Singapore. .5 there. Rooster sets the first time of the evening, and now Stevie 129.6 in the McLaren. Good lap there by Stevie. Dad is still in the pits. Cheech on racetrack. Wahlberg on the medium tires as Godley now has stuck the Red Bull. He won. His teammate now on the racetrack here. Red Bull comes in here tonight, 7-point lead over Team Haas in the constructors. Great lap there by Godley, 128.8, time to beat. Last night the Tier 1 drivers got into the 126 bracket, so we'll see if any of these guys can get down into the 127, maybe high 126s. Got a few real fast guys, and Cine right there, 127.7. Puts the Haas P1. Irish Bull, HB Racer, gone P3, your points leader, currently sitting third with a 128.889. Wahlberg gonna go P5, 129.0 on the mediums. Good lap. Black Spartan moves his Mercedes up P2. Business picking up here. Cheech on the racetrack here in his Aston Martin. Take a look at this. He's getting a nice little tow from the car ahead. Haas did a good job of getting out of his way as soon as he could in the safe area. Cheech got a little deep there in the hairpin. It's going to cost him some time. One corner to go here. We'll see what Cheech can do in it. Aston Martin. Cheech's going to go P9, 132.5. Take a look at his teammate, Omar. Omar gone purple there in Sector 1. Both of the Kick Saubers out on their outlap. Looks like Omar's just trying to get some heat into them soft tires. We'll go back up. Spartan coming in here. Lehman up to P7. Good lap there, 130 for his first attempt of the evening. Sushi. Fitz on the racetrack here. Let's get a ride with Fitzy. Fitzy gone purple here in Sector 1. Right now, his teammate and son, Stevie, sitting there in P6. So we'll see what Dad can do. Definitely got to have bragging rights in the house. So, you know, Fitzy's definitely got to come out with a better number. You know, you can't get your butt kicked by your son. You know, that just ain't right. Fitzy now, purple, both Sector 1 and 2 here, so real good looking lap here shaping up for the McLaren. One more corner to go here through this long, last left-hander here, and we'll see. And Fitzy's going to go P5, 129.0. So Fitzy 2 spots, about 0.6 of a second ahead of his teammate and son Stevie. Rooster on an outlap for his second attempt here, Omar. Let's see, Sex Sushi here in the Alpine. Zinni still has the time to beat there, 127.7. Sushi's going to go P11 here. Let's go take a look at Echo. Echo comes in here second in the standings now. See what Echo can do in his kick sauber. His teammate KVT currently sitting in that 11th position with a 136. Don't forget, everybody in the IUF1 scores points. As long as you complete 90% of the race event, you score points. How we do it here in the IUF1, if you take the normal FIA standings and add 10 to them, so your race winner here in the IUF1 gets 35 points. As Echo goes P2 with a 127.9, so good lap there by the kick sauber. Omar up to third here in his Aston Martin. Dolly out for another attempt here. So your race winner gets 35. So that would make it we're 11th through 20th get from 10 down to 1 point. So everybody is available for points here. So as long as you complete the race, you're going to score points. So right now, with 16 drivers here, the worst you can do is 16th, which I believe is 4 points. So the worst you can do tonight is score 4 points for yourself and your team. And as close as the constructors battle is with the top 5 teams only being separated by 41 points, it is imperative that all these guys on the top 5 to 6 teams kick sauber. I think it's somewhere, I want to say 60 something points back in 6, so they are still right in it with 7 races remaining in the season, including tonight's event. So still a long way to go. So none of the top 6 teams are mathematically far from out of it. So any of the top 6 can still walk out of here with the constructor's title. Next week, the IUF1 rolls into South Beach, Miami, Florida, for the Miami Grand Prix. Start Monday night with our champions no assist division. Nutter has retired from the session. I believe that the Williams has crashed out. I see his dot has stopped there in the yellow sector at the beginning of sector 3 there. So it looks like the Williams has crashed out and Godley has invalidated here, unfortunately. So your points leader, Irish Bull, now up to P4. Improved. Then he goes even faster, 127.2 now for the Haas. Warburg now puts that Red Bull number 3. So now your constructor leaders, Team Red Bull, sitting 3rd and 4th here in qualifying. So great effort there by Team Red Bull. Let's get you find someone on the flyer. Lehman starting a lap here in the Williams right now. He just watched his teammate unfortunately crash out of qualifying. So right now, best Nutter can start is P10. Don't know if that time will be good enough to keep him in the top 10. We'll have to see. Still got some fast guys behind. Look for Rooster, KPT, Sexusi, all drivers very capable of putting in some good laps here. Lehman looking to get his Williams now into the top 10. 130.1 currently Lehman's best lap of the session as we are down now to just 5 minutes remaining here in qualifying. Don't forget, here in IUF1 we take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the race to let our drivers get a drink, smoke a cigarette, use the bathroom, whatever they feel like they need to do to get ready for 31 laps here tonight at Singapore. Lehman coming up, getting a little tow here from the McLaren. McLaren does a nice job of getting out of the way. Lehman is coming into the pit, so he is done. Stevie now, let's take on board here. Stevie starting another lap. Here he goes in the McLaren. Stevie right now, just half a second, 6/10 maybe behind his father. The father-son duo right now sitting 8th and 9th here. And we'll see if the son can better the old man here on this lap. You can see the back of that McLaren sliding around. Looks like that might be KPT behind, starting another lap. KPT currently 13th in hat kicks out, but you can see in the background. Oh, Stevie, little bump off the wall. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Oh, Stevie has abandoned this lap. Let's take a look here. KPT looks like he is just trying to get some heat into his tires. So we'll come back to KPT, even though we'll see what he does. Warburg has retired from the session in his Red Bull. So Warburg's going to start no higher there than P3. KPT still has a lot of battery left here, so you got to wonder, here, is he going to use that battery on this lap? Here he comes. Stays 130.5. We'll see. It looks like he's using a little more battery now. Alright, now Echo on the out lap here. Cindy still has the time to beat. 127.2 still the time to beat here. Coming down 2 minutes remaining here. And qualifying, these guys getting their last runs in. Circuit's getting very busy here at the moment as we are on board here. KPT there. DPT doesn't seem to be using that overtake button here in qualifying. I'm not sure. He said he hasn't played a lot, so maybe he's not aware that you need to use that overtake button here in qualifying. 1:30.2 is his time. Let's see, Cheech Sexy is just going out to Cindy on an outlap now. Let's go on board here, Echo, to see if Echo now can improve. He is 7/10 there behind the Haas. See if Echo can improve here in this kick salvers. Getting a little toe here. Looks like he's got one of the Aston Martins ahead of him. Rooster has retired from the session in that 9th position. Echo here doing a good job, really throwing this kick salver around. Very good looking lap here so far. Getting a nice little toe here from the Aston Martin in front. Purple there in sector 2 here. Here comes Echo, one more corner to go. Can he get it? Can he go P1? No, he stays P2, just behind the Haas at a 127.3. Omar is done. Omar 128.0. Warburg now on board with Gali out of the final corner. Can Gali improve? No, he does out to P4. But just in front of his teammates. So Gali's going to start P4 here at the moment. Irish Bull, your points leader now on the racetrack. Oh, what a lap by Cindy and that Haas, 126.844. Just a massive lap set down by Cindy. Here comes Irish Bull. He's getting a little help from the Aston Martin up front. Here is Irish Bull. And he moves up to P5. That's going to push Warburg down to 6th, 5th, 7th. Now back Spartan. Can he improve? He does. All the way up to P3, 127.9. So see these laps getting better. Lehman now on his final run here, see if he can improve. Currently sitting P12. Oh, and he just blew that corner. APT down, going to start 14th. Cheech here in 15th. Sexy here is reserving. And this is your starting lineup here tonight. For round 13, Cindy is your pole winner. 126.844. The lap here tonight to win pole. We'll see how these guys do in the race here. Pole speed doesn't necessarily equate to race speed. Let's take a screenshot for the powers to be here in qualifying. Give you a rundown. Cindy is your pole winner. Echo, Black Spartan, Omar, Golly gonna round out your top 5. Irish Bull, Warburg, Fitz, Rooster, and Stevie gonna round out your top 10 now. Sex Sushi, Lehman, Nutter, KPT, Cheech, and Sexy are gonna round out the 16 drivers here tonight. Don't forget we take a 5-minute break, so we'll be back in 5 minutes for the start of the IUF1 Tier 2 Singapore Grand Prix.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you.
Alright, everybody, welcome back. As you can see, it is raining here in Singapore, which is really going to change things up from the speeds you saw in qualifying. And the rain does give me a reminder for all of those who are actually racing in with us tonight or watching here on the IUF1 channel. If you live down in the southern part of the United States, the Panhandle of Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Please stay safe. I understand the hurricane is going to hit you probably tomorrow night as a category 3, so hopefully everybody stays safe. And we're off and running. Here we go. Echo into turn 1. Looks like he's going to get the lead. Cindy's going to drop. Oh, Cindy misses the corner. Gives the space up. Heavy rain here. Everybody's on the full wets here, so this is heavy rain. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully everybody makes it through this first lap and get kind of sorted here in the rain. Oh, the Haas is in some trouble. Rooster, a little bit of trouble there. We'll see some lot of comers and goers here in the rain, but it looks like everybody is kind of making it through here. Some guys taking their time. I would have probably already crashed out myself. Echo is your race leader here in the rain. Black Spark up to second. Cindy now in third. Irish Bull now with Warburg here in fifth. Golly, Fitz, Sexushi, Omar, Stevie now your top 10. Sexy's gone from 16th to 11th here early. As you can see, the weather here. Got an Aston Martin that's Cheech in the background. It's gone off track here in the rain. Hopefully he can keep that car going. KPT, Cheech, everybody's still going. Echo has extended that gap now to 1.2 seconds. Cindy Warburg here. Echo sets fastest lap now with a 150. Warburg now looking to make a move on the Haas. So I don't get no weather updates as the broadcaster, so I don't know if we are expecting heavy rain the whole time. Is this racetrack gonna dry up at all? So we'll see how this race progresses here on lap 2. Warburg now to the inside of the Haas. Side by side they go. Warburg's gonna get the spot. Yes, he does. Warburg gets around the Haas, so move Warburg up to that third position. Cindy falls back to P4. Irish Bull here in 5th. Golly, good strong run here in 6th, 5th, 7th. Omar and Sexy now ran out your top 10 as now Stevie and Rooster side by side. This guy's taking it easy. Oh no, side by side, and Stevie has crashed out. Looks like maybe him and Rooster got together as Rooster got back on the throttle, and that's going to bring out a virtual safety car. The Haas and the McLaren were side by side. They're surprised they did not bring out a full course safety car, but unfortunately Stevie is out of tonight's event. Looks like Rooster got back on the gas and the car started to slide around and he hit the side of the McLaren and the McLaren hit into the wall. So under a virtual safety car here on lap 3, Echo is still your race leader. Black Spartan, Warburg, Cindy, Irish Bull, Godly, Fitz, Sex Sushi, Omar, and Sexy your top 10. Rooster here in 11th, and it looks like the left front of that Haas has some wing damage. He is missing that left end plate that came from the contact there with the McLaren. Surprised he did not come down pit lane and change that wing out under this VAC, but he remains on the racetrack. Neiman now here in 12th, KPT 13th, Nutter 14th, Cheech now in 15th. Back up front, Black Spartans now just 8/10 back here. Battle for the lead is starting to heat up. The blimp view is the best. I wish this was like a view that you could just choose, because I would like do the whole broadcast from this view. This view is just awesome. I love this view. Especially at a track like this, you really get to see how tight it is from this aerial view. Warburg now pulling away from Zinni, so the field is kind of starting to get around. Now Sex Sushi here has got Fitz. Sex Sushi's gotten around the McLaren now, so Fitz is falling down to P7 here. Omar up to 8, Sexy still in that 9th position. Followed by Rooster, Lehman, KPT, Nutter, and Cheech. Oh, and Cheech is around. Black Spartan now is second behind Warburg, 1.8 back, followed by another 1.8 back. So the field is starting to get a little gap. Got to believe visibility is getting kind of rough here. As you can on board now with Fitz in this 8th position as he is tucked up behind the Alpine of Sex Sushi. Got Omar tucked in right behind. You can see the back of these cars is sliding around in the rain here. Nice little battle here. This is 7th, 8th, and 9th here. You got Sex Sushi, Fitz, and Omar. Nice little 3-car battle here. Front 4 have pulled away. Sex Sushi coming out final corner. He saw him lose the back end of the car. Now he's going to fight back and get the position back here into turn 1. Now through turns 2 and 3 here. Sex Sushi regains that 7th position now. Got Fitz and Omar still tucked up right behind him here. As you can see, Sex Sushi just sliding that Alpine around. Go on board here with Omar. Omar in this 9th position, looking up. Goes to the inside, hard on the brakes here. Got to be careful in the rain here. Omar makes the pass. Move Omar up to that 8th position. That's the new Fitzy back here to 9th. Sexy still in that 10th position, followed by the Haas here, a Rooster. Rooster still has that left front wing damage from the collision with the McLaren of Stevie, which unfortunately knocked Stevie into the wall. Made Stevie the first retirement of tonight's event. This is the best battle on track right now here, 7th through 11th. Got a nice little 5-car battle here. Echo says fastest lap as he is now pulled out to a 2.8 second lead over Black Spartan. Once again, Sex Sushi with an issue there. Gotta wonder if he is going down there. You gotta wonder if the racetrack is starting to dry out a little bit. Maybe Sex Sushi's going down there to try to find some more moisture. It does look like the rain has slowed up, and looks like you can start to see some dry spots here. Not sure if I see a racing line yet. Rooster picks up a penalty here. Here on lap 6, does look like the rain is slowing up a little bit, so we'll have to see. You can start to see a racing line here, so I gotta wonder now when who might be the first one to jump to the intermediates here. Try to gain some time here. Omar still leads his 5-car little fight here. Looks like is that Nutter. Oh, Lehman has gone around, got some wing damage on the Williams. Don't know if he got any help, but Lehman has gone around and gotten some damage. Oh, and that is going to bring out a full-core safety car here. So we'll see. Does this bring anybody in for a set of intermediates? Here comes Black Spartan. He is going to stop here. So is Warburg. So is Cinny. Irish Bull is going to stay out on the racetrack, looks like. How about Godley? Godley looks like he is going to stay out. Ooh, so this could be a big moment in the race here. Now, some of the guys have stopped here to go to intermediate tires here, so we got to see how this is going to play out once they get back to green flag racing. So it looks like both of the Haas's Irish Bull looks like he got a penalty for a collision with somebody. Don't know if that was on a racetrack or on pit road. For a points leader there with a 10-second penalty, so have to see how that plays out for him. So he might be better off just stopping now, maybe going to intermediates and serving that 10 seconds and getting it over with. We'll see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So half the field has moved on to the intermediate tires here. As we are under our first full core safety car of the evening here on lap number 7. Now, looks like the top 3 all coming in. Irish Bull got to serve that 10-second penalty here, so kind of see his car sit there and wait, and it does. Can't touch it for 10 seconds, but he'll get that penalty off. 70 spots it cost him. Looks like Irish Bull is going to fall back in line here. We'll see. Currently in that 11th position. Looks like he is going to restart here in P12. So a costly penalty there. The T. Williams back here, 13th, 14th, Cheech here in 15th. So now Black Spartan going to be our second leader of the event. Echo led the first 7 laps there, but not pitting as soon as that safety car came out has cost him. And he now falls back to 5th on the restart. We've seen how good that kicks Alba was out front. Fresh air. We'll see how that car is in traffic now. Rain still coming down very lightly now. All but KPT is moved to the intermediates here, so see if anybody else stops on this lap. If not, we'll give you a full field rundown. Cheech making a late stop. It's going to pick up a 10-second penalty here. So is the Kicksauer. KPT coming in. I think he's going to move to the intermediates now. So we'll give you a rundown here. Black Spartan is your race leader. Warburg now going to start P2 here. Senny's going to restart 3rd. Sex Sushi's going to restart in that 4th position. Echo is going to restart here in P5. Sexy's going to restart 6th. Golly 7th. Rooster 8th. Fitz going to restart here in 9th. And Amara is going to restart here in that 10th position. Irish War, after serving that penalty, is going to have to restart all the way back in P11th here. Nutter and Lehman into 2 Williams going to restart 12th and 13th respectively. KPT, last one to make a stop, with Cheech are going to start 14th and 15th. Cheech is the only car 1 lap down, but right now can still only finish worse than 15th. That is 5 points, so you don't want to give up them 5 points as close as the Constructors' Championship is. Big loser tonight in the Constructors' battle is going to be the RB Cash App team of Grissom and Elmer. Grissom could not make it tonight. Elmer had internet issues, was trying to get in the room and could not, so the Racing Bulls will not score any points here tonight, which is really going to cost them a lot of points in this constructor battle. I believe they were, I want to say 3rd or 4th in the constructors coming into the event, so they are going to lose a lot of ground here tonight. But Elmer and Grissom will have a lot of work made up to make up here in the last 6 races. Starting next week in Miami, safety car is in. We are back to racing, and Black Spartan has taken off. Wilbur followed by Cindy. Battle back here is Sex Sushi Echo looking to get a spot right back. Bitts has picked up a penalty. Starting to see some of these track limit penalties pick up here, and now Sex Sushi just sliding that Alpine around. Echo just trying to push him through the corners. He is trying to get back to the front. Here he comes, side by side. Sex Sushi on the inside, Echo on the outside. The Alpine is going to hold the spot for the moment. Oh, we got a safety car. Don't know what happened. Cheech has crashed out in the Aston Martin. Take a look at the penalties we got so far. Looks like just a bunch of 3 seconds. Ooh, HB Racer has a drive-through, so his penalties have gone from bad to worse. Now he's going to have to serve a drive-through once we get back to racing. Rooster and Fitz 8th and 9th with 3 second track limit penalties. As you can see, the field now doesn't look like anybody is going to visit pit road here. Rain still coming down. Rain has slowed up but not stopped, so we'll see if it stops if we ever get to a point. Safety car going to be at least one more lap here as we start lap 11 under our second full course safety car of the evening. 2 drivers out of the event, Stevie and Cheech. 14 drivers remaining. But right now, worst you can finish is P14. Black Spartan is your leader, second leader of the night. Echo led the first 7 laps. Black Spartan has held the point since. Safety car in this time, so we're going to get back to racing here on lap number 13. Black Spartan is your race leader. Warburg, Cindy, Sex, Susie, Echo, your top 5 here. Sexy, Golly, Rooster, Fitz, and Omar are going to run out the top 10. followed by Irish Bull, who has to serve a drive-through, and Nutter, Lehman, and KPT, 14 drivers remaining. Safety car is in, so we'll see when Black Spartan decides to go, and looks like he has already taken off. Warburg stays right with him. Then Sex Sushi, Echo are all over the back of the Alpine as Echo tries to get back up to the front here. Echo gets the move done. Sex Sushi falls back to P5. Here comes Sexy. He's going to make a run. Sex Sushi going to throw a big block there. Good job. Godly here in 7th. Rooster got that wing damage repaired now. Finds himself P8. Fitz in 9th. Omar in 10th. Sexy now working on the back here of Sex Sushi. Ooh, big wiggle there by the Red Bull. Saw him get on the brakes and Red Bull slide around a little bit. Echo now starting to pull away since he's gotten up to that 4th position. Here comes Sexy. He's looking to make a move on the inside. Cannot make it. He's going to fall back in line. Black Spartan sets fastest lap. Ooh, Sex Sushi gets out on the gas. Car wiggles. That's going to open the door. Sexy's going to make the moves. Move the Mercedes up a spot. That's going to move Sex Sushi back to 6th. Now it's got Golly tucked up behind. Sex Sushi going to come back. Can't quite make it. Here comes Gotti now. Sex Sushi really starting to struggle on them intermediate tires there. And Alpine not liking the green wall tires. Top 4 has broken away from this duo now. And now Golly makes the move. He gets around. Golly back up to P6 now. Sex Sushi 7th. Brewster here in that 8th position, followed by Fitz. Got Fitz tucked up right behind him. As you look out of the front of the Haas, back to Fitz. Nice little battle here in the back of the field. Take you back up front. Echo has caught the back of Cine here. Echo trying to charge back to the front of the field here. Sets fastest lap. Not quite close enough to make the moves. Going to stay in line there behind Cine. Then he's doing a good job of holding off Echo, but Echo is storming back towards the front of this field here. Rain still coming down here in Singapore. Echo with a big run now. He's going to make the move to the inside. He is going to get the job done. Move Echo up a spot. Then he's going to try to come back at him. Side by side they go here for P3. Echo's going to edge out in front. Then he's going to fall back in line here. So move Echo up to that third position. Send him back to P4. Echo really liking these wet conditions here. Here, we've reached the halfway point here in Singapore. Ooh, Cindy's picked up a 3-second track limit penalty. Nice battle here. Echo is really coming. You can see the gap he has already put on Sydney. He is chasing down Wahlberg now. Echo has gotten around Wahlberg, so Echo now back up to that second position as now he sets his sights on your race leader, 3.5 seconds back, so keep an eye on the tracker. Oh, big slide by the Kicksauer. Lost almost 3/10 there with that slide, but he saved the race car here in that P2 position. Cindy now cut that lead down to 2.2 here. Wahlberg another 2.8 back. Cindy starting to close in on that Red Bull. Sexy now in 5th. Golly 6th. Rooster up to 7th. As now Sexy has made the move. He's gotten around Golly, so moved the Mercedes up to that 5th position. Golly back to 6th. Rooster now 7th. O'Mara here in 8th. Sushi here in ninth, still struggling as Fitz now tries to make a move, get the McLaren up another spot. So Fitzy now up to P9. Sushi is falling back to 10th here. Sushi really struggling on these intermediate tires here. KPT, nice steady run in his return here in 11th. And then followed by Lehman, Nutter, and Irish Bull, who luck has gone from bad to worse and now finds himself in 14th and in desperate need of a safety car. Black Spartan still your race leader, but now the race lead is under a second as Echo is just charging to the front of this field. He is totally the fastest car on the racetrack at the moment. Echo now up to second, and he is tucked up right behind Black Spartan as he is looking for the race lead. Oh, looks like one of the Williams. Looks like that might be Lehman around. Oh, Echo has picked up a time penalty that could come back to haunt him. Oh, we got a safety car, full course safety car. Lehman has gone around and crashed. That is the safety car that Irish Bull, your points leader, needed. Here on lap 19, that is going to bunch the field back up again. We'll see here if anybody stops to get some new shoes on their machines. Now we find ourselves under our third full course safety car of the evening. Here on lap 19, it's going to bunch the field back up, so we'll have to see now. Rain is still slightly falling down, but I am starting to see a pretty good dry line here. You got to wonder if anybody is going to, with the rain still falling, is anybody going to go to the slicks here? See a lot of guys stopping. Irish Bull has already stopped and decided to go to the mediums. Ooh, Black Spartan picks up a penalty getting on the pit road. That could come back to cost him 3 seconds as he missed a corner entering pit road. Ooh, HB Racer picks up a second drive-through. Things have gone from bad to worse as Irish Bull just cannot catch a break. He caught a break with the safety car. Now has to serve a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Saw it pop up twice. Hopefully he didn't get 2 of them. He caught the break he needed as now everybody has gone. Looks like everybody's going to the slick tires now. The rain has stopped, so Warburg now, Echo. So right now, Warburg, the only one here in the top 4 to not have a 3-second penalty. So this could really work into Warburg's favor here. We'll see. Echo has been the fastest car so far during the race. Jenny here in 4th. Sexy now in 5th. They've gone to the soft tires here. Godly in 6th. Rooster 7th. Amara here in 8th. Sexucci Love. I bet he is glad to get off of them intermediate tires. Fitz now in 10th. KPT in 11th. And followed by Nutter and Lehman in the 2 Williams. HB Racer picked up too many speed penalties there, and luck has gone bad and was DQ'd. So your points leader is not going to score any points here tonight. So just an unfortunate break. One thing led to another as he was running up in the front for the first portion of the race, but just like One incident after an incident just added on and added on and added on. And now your points leader finds himself out of today's event, not going to score any points. Never picked up a couple 10-second penalties, so I don't understand where they're from. Hopefully he clips them. See if they can be removed as long as he doesn't stop, because if he stops he'll have to serve them under the safety car, and then there's nothing I can do about them. So hopefully they don't have to make another stop and try to get them penalties removed. I don't understand why he got them. He was going to restart in 9th position. KPT now in 10th. Fitz 11th. O'Mara. Fitz and O'Mara making late stops here, going to the set of medium tires. Oh, Neyman has just crashed out under the safety car. Four drivers out. Going to be 10 laps remaining when they get back around to the straight. Black Spartan is your race leader, followed by Warbird, Simi, Echo, Sexy, Godly, Rooster, Sex Sushi, Nut, KPT, Fitz, and O'Mara. And now O'Mara has gotten wing damage. I don't understand what these guys are doing under the safety car. We saw the Williams crash out. No, O'Mara having a problem. He has crashed and now has wing damage. Guys driving awful hard to try to catch the back of the field here. APT now going to come in. You got to wonder now if he is going to go to a set of softs here. He is. So with the extra lap under the safety car, he is going to throw a set of softs on. Fitz here now up to 10th. KBT 11th. O'Mara is going to come in and get a new wing here. So he is probably not going to catch the back of the field before we get restarted here. So we saw the Williams totally crash out under the safety car. And now O'Mara, in a rush to try to catch the back of the field, has crashed and hit the wall. And now it's going to have to come in and make a stop. Right now, the worst he can finish is 12th if he stays in. As he brings that Aston Martin down pit lane here to get a new wing. Cars remaining. 4 drivers out of tonight's event here. So we are now 10 laps to go. Started the race in a pouring down rain, then it went to a light rain, and now we are dry for the end. O'Mara brings his Aston Martin off the pit road on a brand new set of softs. Safety car is in this lap, so O'Mara is not going to catch the back of this field by the time they get back to green. But right now, the worst he can finish is P12, so not a bad day points-wise on what could have been.
Hello?
Sex Sushi's picked up a 10 second penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. I don't know where all these ignoring the yellow flag penalties are coming from. Black Spartan has taken off. Good jump. Warburg second, Cindy third. Here comes Echo in that fourth position. Sexy fifth, Golly, Rooster, Sex Sushi here, Nutter, Fitz, KPT. Oh, and Fitz has crashed out. Fitz slams the wall. He's still in it, but big crash there by the McLaren. Fitz is going to have to get some repairs. Saw him coming out of that last corner, got too much of the curb and slid that McLaren around head on into the wall. Luckily, he did not crash out, but he is going to have to work himself around and make a stop here. 9 laps remaining. Going to be 8 laps remaining when they make it back to the stripe. Right now, Black Spartan is your race leader. Warburg here in second. Cindy in third. Got Echo tucked up right behind him. Godly here in fifth now. Good run for Godly. Sexy here in sixth, followed by Rooster. Sex Sushi, Nutter, KBT, Fitz, and O'Mara. Ooh, Echo has picked up another penalty. I do believe that's 3 seconds, or 6 seconds now for Echo. As we get later in this race, 8 laps remaining as Black Spartan crosses the stripe now. Black Spartan says fastest lap here. Warburg now in second, 1.6 seconds back here. Then Cindy in third, Echo fourth. Godly here in fifth. Great effort tonight by your constructor leaders here. Red Bull running second and fifth here at the moment. As Echo now all over the back of Cindy. Cindy won the pole in the dry here, but Echo now making a move here. Can't quite get her, has to fall back in line. Echo now tucked up right behind the Haas. Got Golly tucked up right behind him. DRS enable now. Black Spartan once again sets your fastest lap. Third, fourth, and fifth right here. You got Cindy, Echo, and Godly here. Godly has now fallen out of DRS range here in this fifth position. Omar says fastest lap. Warburg now 2 seconds back. Warburg is trying to keep it under that 3-second window there. Black Spartan needs to extend this lead. Fitz has DNF. Omar picks up a penalty. Virtual safety car here. That is not going to help Black Spartan, as he needed to extend this gap here. This is not going to help Black Spartan at all. Golly now in 5th, Sexy 6th, Rooster here in 7th, Sushi 8, KPT 9th, Nutter 10th, Omar now 11th. Omar looks like he has got wing damage once again. He does, under this virtual safety car. Oh. Nutter has to, unfortunately, now serve all them penalties, and because he served it, there's not much I can do to take it off of him. KPT up to 9th here. It's a nice steady return for KPT. He finds himself still in this race here in 9th. Not a day you would expect from Rooster, sitting back in his 7th position. Lexi here in 6th. Golly with a great run in 5th. Echo. We are back to racing. DRS enabled for these guys. Here we go. Lead 2.12 seconds. Field now starting to get strung out. Closest battle, 7th and 8th. Welcome back here after the commercial break. Under 5 laps remaining now. Black Spartan is your race leader. 2.6 now over Warburg. Warburg trying to keep it inside a 3-second window to get a race win here tonight. Black Spartan trying to pull that 3-second gap to cover his penalty. Lead now 2.8. Senni has now caught the back of the Red Bull. Warburg now really starting to struggle. Black Spartan sets fastest lap. Oh, Echo's picked up another penalty. I believe that is now 9 seconds for Echo. He also sets fastest lap. Senni now trying to make a move. He is going to go around the Red Bulls and move Senni up to that 2nd position. Under 4 laps remaining now. Senni up to P2. That's going to be Warburg down to 3rd. Echo here in 4th. Godley 5th. Sexy 6th. Rooster now in 7th. Sex Sushi, KPT, Nutter, and Omara. Gonna be just 3 laps remaining when Black Spartan gets back around here to the straight. Now, 3 laps remaining here in Singapore. Cindy has now set fastest lap. He is closing that gap now. 3-3 for the top 2. Wahlberg with no penalties whatsoever. We'll see how this changes the end results here. But Cindy now 2.6 back. Under 3 remaining. Does he have enough time to chase down your race leader? And now Echo has gotten around Wahlberg. Wahlberg starting to struggle now on his medium tires. Has now fallen back to P4 just in front of his teammate. Wahlberg really starting to struggle now. Echo in 3rd here. Cindy now has cut that lead down to 2.3. Does Cindy have enough time to catch him? Going to be 2 laps remaining this time by. The lead is 2.1 seconds. Black Spartan says fastest lap. Now Cindy takes it. Now Echo takes it, so these lap times are just getting faster and faster. Lead down to 2 seconds, with under 2 to go. Can Cindy chase him down? Can Cindy get close enough to get some DRS on the final lap and maybe still a victory here late? The lead down to 2.5. Make it 1.3 now, as Black Spartan is definitely starting to struggle. Cindy now has got it under a second. He is in DRS range now. What a finish we are looking to have here. Going to be 1 lap remaining. Cindy in DRS range now. DRS is open. Here comes the Haas now, tucked up right behind the Mercedes. White flag this time by. 1 lap remains here in Singapore, and the Haas is now there. Cindy retakes fastest lap. Cindy now tucked up right behind the Mercedes. DRS open for the Haas. Can this be the move? Can this be the winning move? Spartan throws a block. Cindy to the outside. Oh no, they spin. They get together. Guys racing hard for the victory. Black Spartan trying everything he can to hold on. Cindy is still there. We saw him make 1 move. Car got sideways. He couldn't complete the move. Gonna have DRS again. Can he get to the hairpin better? Can he get the move? Here he comes. DRS open. Not quite close enough here. A big wiggle by the Mercedes. The Haas is not close enough. Out of the final corner. Black Spartan is gonna win it. Denny's going to come home second. Echo third, but he's going to fall down some spots. Golly has made it all the way up. Golly's going to take that final podium spot. Wilbur fourth. Echo is going to fall back to P5. Rooster looks like he's going to come home here in 6. Sexy in a battle here for P7. Comes around. Flex Sushi 8th. KPT going to come home P9th in his return. P8 in his return. Sex Sushi 9th. Nutter here in 10th. Omar in 11th. All 11 drivers will score points here tonight. But what a fight we saw at the end of this. Black Spartan holds off Cindy to take the victory. Good win by Cindy. By Black Spartan. Cindy is going to finish second. Nutter is going to take fastest lap on the last lap and take that one bonus point. Golly is going to lead Red Bull with the podium here. His teammate Wilbur is going to finish P4 right behind him. So a great day for Team Red Bull. Echo is going to finish 5th. Sexy is going to get fastest driver of the day. Top 11 drivers will score points here tonight. Nutter gets fastest lap, sexy driver of the day. Black Spartan is your race winner. Cindy is going to finish P2. Golly 3rd. Wilbur 4th. Echo here in 5th. Rooster 6th. Sexy 7th. KPT 8th. Sex Sushi 9th. Nutter is going to run out your top 10. 11th is going to be Omar. Your top 11 will score points. Did not finish is going to be Fitz, Lehman, Cheech, Stevie, and Irish Bull. Once again, everybody, you can see all the stops the guys made with the weather. I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. Don't forget, next week, the IUF1 round 14, as we're going to visit South Beach in Miami for the Miami Grand Prix, starting on Monday night with our No Assist Champions Division. Tuesday will be Tier 1, and a week from tonight, our Tier 2 division will return to action in this championship fight between the top 3 in the Drivers and Constructors Championship will continue on. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Congratulations to Black Spartan on driving his Mercedes to victory lane. And we will see you Monday night from South Beach. Thanks everybody.